Hello there. Wow. Perfect. Wonderful. Well done.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? The Nintendo Beast here with another Animal Crossing themed tier list, and today we're focusing on Animal Crossing New Horizons. We're focusing on the events, the special events, and the holidays. This is going to be interesting because some of these I don't even really consider to be holidays or special events. They were kind of just updates, but, you know, we'll wing it. Let's do it. So first one up, we have this star fragment, and I think that's like shooting stars. And like when Celeste comes to town, it's kind of exciting. It's a pretty phenomenon that happens in the game. B tier. Because it's fun to watch, it's pretty, but it doesn't really serve a purpose, and like I'm not big into collecting things like off the ground, like star fragments, so other than the actual visual display of shooting stars, could care less about them. Bamboo! Bamboo is going straight to C tier, people, because I don't care about it. That's like the spring bamboo shoots or whatever, the youngin' bamboo shoots, whatever it was, I don't know. Don't care about it, C tier. For some reason, this list also has an F tier, which I guess is D tier, but whoever created this list is F tier, so these aren't my templates, these are templates somebody else made. Zipper T Bunny and Bunny Day. Now, any other Animal Crossing game, Bunny Day is landing pretty high on my list, but not in New Horizons. Bunny Day, you're probably going B tier because I feel bad putting you at C tier. You're a big event, you're a big holiday, but to me, you're not much more than seeing a shooting star shoot across the sky. So it is what it is. Now the Cherry Blossom Festival. The Cherry Blossom Festival is also going to go to B tier because it's too short-lived in my opinion, but it is, again, it's a beautiful phenomenon when it happens in springtime. I'm not into collecting the petals. So this one's a picture of Rover, and I assume that means Maydays. And I have to say, anybody who knows me knows that I love Maydays. A tier. It would be S tier if I could go back every single day of Maydays and run a maze, a different maze every time. It'd be S tier, no doubt. But because I can't, it's A tier. Next up is a picture of Blathers, which I assume means the Stamp Rally. The Stamp Rally is fun, but with that being said, it doesn't go any higher than B tier. Maybe if he gave out different prizes each day that you completed, that'd be one thing, but really there's no reason to complete it more than once. So again, another short-lived holiday that's like available for the entire month for some reason, but it absolutely doesn't need to be. Next up is a plate with a picture of Reese and Cyrus on it, which means it's wedding season. And wedding season is kind of fun. It's kind of a cool event. And you can actually go back every day and do a different photo shoot each day, sort of. So I'm going to have to say that's another B tier one. Summer shells. Now this is just, I assume this is just a summer shell. Like just the fact that you can collect summer shells during the summer. I'd put that at F tier. If I cared enough to. It's going to C tier. It's the same thing with Bamboo. It's whatever. It's just totally irrelevant to me. I'm actually going to save F tier for things that I genuinely hate, I think. So next up here is a firework. I see over there is a New Year's hat. So this doesn't mean New Year's. This is like strictly just like fireworks. Like 4th of July fireworks, I guess, like summertime fireworks. The phenomenon of the fireworks going off in the sky easily matches, if it doesn't surpass, that of shooting stars. So automatically a B tier thing. The sparklers that you can wave around in the air. I don't think you can get Roman candles anymore, but I could be wrong. I forget in New Horizons. But the ground fireworks, I especially love that you can set them off on the ground, and they're different colors too. Fireworks are going to go straight to A tier with Rover and Maydays, I think. Bug catching tourneys, the bug offs. Completely nerfed in New Horizons. It's trash. I hate it. I honestly don't like it. Again, if this was back in any other Animal Crossing game, and it was like catch a certain type of fish, catch the biggest fish, that kind of thing, with multiplayer in New Horizons, it lends itself perfectly to that kind of gameplay, but instead they did this crappy 30-second on the clock, whatever, that's free the first time, but then you have to pay. It's not as good. I haven't participated in a single bug off after like the first time I did it. It's between C and F, honestly. I'm gonna put C tier. And while I'm at it, since the bug off and the fishing tourneys in New Horizons are pretty much the same event with different skins on them, I'm gonna put the fishing tourney at C tier as well. Jumping back here, Jack and Halloween Again, I might be biased. I love the real holiday of Halloween, but I think that Animal Crossing New Horizons did its best holiday work when it came to Halloween, okay? I mean, it was a cultural phenomenon, with the pumpkin patches being introduced for the first time ever in an Animal Crossing game. Absolutely awesome. Crafting things with pumpkins was whatever, but I'm just not a big crafter, personally. That's just not my playstyle, so crafting things didn't really do much for me, but as a holiday in of itself and all the cool elements that you could get, the fact that you could actually, it was one of the few holidays that was actually organized and well done enough that you could actually start getting furniture together through the month of October and actually decorate your island. So by the time the 31st came around, your island actually looked really cool and spooky and Halloweeny and whatever. On top of that, every single character got in the spirit, right? Everybody, even if they were stuck in their positions, either at Town Hall, or Resident Services, rather, or in the Nook Shop, or at the airport, they were all decked out wearing witches' hats and all kinds of cool stuff. The whole holiday was just absolutely S tier for me. I mean, if there's gonna be a holiday that's S tier in Animal Crossing New Horizons, it's Halloween. Mushrooms. Mushrooms are gonna go straight to C tier. I didn't get to craft a single mushroom-themed do-it-yourself recipe because I didn't get any. So I have a buttload of mushrooms that I've collected and no recipes to build off of. Fall leaves. Fall leaves are going straight to F tier. And let me tell you why. I'm just tired of stupid crap falling from the sky. I don't care. It ruins it. They're just, like, it's so pretty to see the cherry blossoms fluttering through the wind, right? But then you see the big stupid ones, emphasized ones that you can catch with your net, and it takes away from it. The same thing with snowflakes, which are going F tier, and the same thing with fall leaves, which are F tier. The only reason the cherry blossoms aren't F tier is because they're actually pretty. The cherry blossom trees in full bloom, it's great. Fall leaves, I mean, yeah, I like seeing the trees change colors. That's fun. And with the snowflakes, I like seeing the snow on the ground and on the trees, but it's not quite the same. Literally, they're on F tier for the most part because they're just not aesthetically pleasing, and they just bug the crap out of me. Franklin and Thanksgiving, or Turkey Day, rather. This one is one that's gonna have to go to A tier because it's so much fun. It's so much fun and that's controversial to people, but I think it's so much fun collecting all the different recipes or the different ingredients to all the recipes. It was so much fun. But again, it was very short-lived, and once you did it once, it was kind of like, that's the end. But it was very cool preparing a hearty feast for all of my villagers, and it was nice to see him in a role for the first time where he wasn't being chased and slaughtered. I feel like Turkey Day in New Horizons brought more of a feeling of fellowship to the table, no pun intended, than any other Turkey Day, where it was literally just like, where's that rascally turkey? We're gonna chop its head off, pluck its feathers, and eat it! Snowmen. So the Snow Boys in Animal Crossing New Horizons, they're alright. They're much more generous when it comes to crafting a perfect one in New Horizons compared to previous games in the Animal Crossing franchise, so they're easier to build. The snowmen in previous games did it so much better than New Horizons. New Leaf, I believe it was, had the snowman bingo cards. That was probably my favorite. In New Horizons, they're gonna go solid B tier. Alrighty, so next up are these Christmas ornament, the Christmas balls from the trees, and they are also going straight to F tier, because I just could care less about them. They're annoying to collect, they come in different colors. It's not like it's a snowflake, where you're just like, oh, a snowflake, catch it, wear out. It's like, oh, I'm looking for red ones. Oh, that's a yellow one. It's a blue one. Oh, this is annoying. I'm out. I don't like it. Not fun. F tier. Toy Day. Oh my god. One of the biggest holidays in the Animal Crossing year. And one of the biggest holidays in most people's year. At least here in the States. The fact that I'm putting it at frickin' C tier right now speaks volumes to how bad Animal Crossing New Horizons butchered this iconic holiday. This holiday is literally consisting of buying a bunch of crappy toys all month long from Nook's Cranny, thinking there's going to be an eventual payoff. But then Toy Day comes. It's time to exchange gifts. And you take those crappy toys, like you're supposed to, and you give them to your villager neighbors. And what do? They say, thank you so much. Here, I got something for you too. And they give you a crappy toy that you don't want. There's no point in it. There's no point. If you want the toys, buy them when they're in the stores, and then just skip Toy Day entirely. And if you want the toys from your village or neighbors and you want to interact with Toy Day, well then buy like one toy and then just pass it down the line. Literally all you need is one toy from Nooks. And you could trade that to somebody and they'll give you a crappy gift back. And then you go to the next person line and trade that gift away. And they'll give you a crappy gift in return. And you could literally take one toy. That's all you needed. I wasted so much time the first year, last year, collecting toys all month long. And I was like, whoa, boy, I hope I have enough toys. One toy would have been enough. Toy Day in New Horizons is trash. Trash. New Year's Day, or New Year's Eve rather. New Year's Eve is going straight to S tier with Jack. Here's why. It's so much fun. You got the fireworks. You have the fireworks you can get yourself. You can get fireworks and toys and sparklers and whatever from Red. So much fun. Then, on top of that, you can have people over. Now, this is part of my excitement about New Year's is the possibility of having people over. Because, I mean, really, what is New Year's if you're home alone? You're watching the ball drop on your TV by yourself? That's lame. So realistically, even in the real world, your enjoyment of New Year's is contingent on whether or not you have other people around. So, if you've never played multiplayer during New Year's Eve, you probably don't care for it as much as I do. But I had a great time. I had like a full island last year, and I had everybody over, and at midnight, we popped off the fireworks, and it was so much fun. Valentine's Day is a holiday that I guess it's nice. It's nice having your villager neighbors tell you how much they love you and how much they appreciate you. It's not really that exciting, so it's gonna go B tier. Pave and Festivale. I'm gonna say it's an A tier holiday. I wasn't super into it, collecting the feathers and whatnot. The update that came with it, the confetti cannons and new dance moves that you could do. Follow-up festivales might not be nearly as exciting, but the inaugural festivale, which is obviously, for the most part, what I'm basing all of these on, the inaugural festivale in New Horizons was pretty fun. That one goes A tier for me. Next up is a Mario mushroom, which I assume is like the Super Mario update. I mean, it was cool. Kind of take it or leave it. I'm gonna say it was B tier. St. Patty's Day, that's another one that's kind of take it or leave it. I'm gonna put it at B tier because I do love my Shamrock soda that I can walk around in. Cheers! And I did love decorating for the holiday, and I loved dressing up in my leprechaun outfit, but other than that, there's not a whole lot to do. B tier. Leaf, which I guess is in celebration of Nature Day? Or is that like when Leaf comes to town? That one's tough. Nature Day was kind of nothing, wasn't it? So I'm gonna say a B tier. It also I don't even remember what happened for Nature Day, so couldn't have been that exciting. Last but not least here, we got this little stupid fall festive Christmas tree. And ironically, this is literally, I'm pretty sure, the only do-it-yourself recipe that I was able to collect during this time. So I'm going to assume that this means like collecting acorns and pine cones and shaking them out of trees. And if that's the case, then this is going straight to hell in F tier. Pardon my language there, but yeah, no, F tier, 100% F tier. Stupid. I hated shaking down trees for pine cones and acorns. First of all, why are they so hard to find? Pine cones and acorns are so hard to come by in New Horizons. It's annoying. Plus, the only way to get do-it-yourself recipes for it, I'm pretty sure, is just balloon farming, which technically is the case in a lot of these different holidays and special events, but just super annoying. Didn't get a single one other than this tree, which I'm pretty sure Isabel actually gave me in the beginning of the season, so straight F tier, straight trash. So that's my tier list for special events and holidays here in Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Switch. I just realized now that after recording all of these, there's a presentation mode. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and ring that bell for notifications when I do live streams here on the channel, and when I upload and premiere new video content such as this, tier lists based in Animal Crossing, or really, I guess any Nintendo property is up for grabs when it comes to a tier list, right? Make sure to smash that like button on this video, and let me know in the comment section below what your tier list looks like for Animal Crossing New Horizons special events and holidays. What do you think of my list? Until next time, I am the Nintendo Beast. Thank you so much for watching.